story by A.M. Abberton. Witches Daily. Tonight, fancy dress competition at Witchland Castle. First prize for best likeness and original funny costume. A pedalo trip for two on Lake Kickapoo. Ziggy the witch called to her cat.
Ratterbag, Ratterbag, look! A competition! I have to dress up! The prize is a pedalo trip for two, and I'm going to win! I'm going to win!
Ratterbag was quietly sharpening his pencils. Ziggy jumped up and down in the kitchen. Her hair was messy, and her metal nightie clanked. Her long feet stuck out of her slippers, and her earrings wobbled like jelly. "What did you say?" said the cat, putting down his pencils. "A fancy dress competition. Sounds interesting." Ziggy went to her office.
Right, I must get to work, she said. I'm sure to win. My costume will be the best likeness. It'll be original and funny. Let's see now.
She took a wand out of her magic wand drawer. Then she opened her notebook. At the page of magic words, she waved her wand and said,
Abracadabra-cadee! My costume will surely be the best likeness, original and funny!
Whoosh! Everything went quiet. A fly buzzed past. Ziggy hurried over to the mirror and admired her costume. She had huge ears, flapping wings, and hooked claws. Ziggy was delighted.
I'll show that cat, she said. But where on earth is he?
Ratterbag was quietly unwinding a ball of string. Ziggy asked him,
What do you think of my costume?
Ratterbag looked her up and down. A bat, he answered calmly. Well, it's a good likeness, it's original, but it's not very funny. Ziggy went back into her office, feeling disappointed. Then she saw the water clock and panicked. Time was passing. She had to hurry. She took another wand out of the drawer. Then she opened her notebook at the page of funny words and hilarious spells. She waved her wand and muttered,
Abracadabra-cadee, my costume will surely be a good likeness, original and funny!
Whoosh! Everything went quiet. 2 flies buzzed past. Ziggy hurried over to the mirror and admired her clownfish costume.
Ha! Now I look funny, said the witch. I'll show that cat, but where on earth is he?
Ratterbag was right behind her. He was soldering some old bits of metal.
What do you think of my costume?
asked Ziggy. Ratterbag made a face. A clownfish, he answered calmly. It's funny. It's a good likeness, but it's not very original. There will be at least 50 other clownfish costumes at the competition. You'll see. Ziggy groaned and ran to her bedroom.
I haven't got time! I haven't got time! She cried. That cat is never happy!
She wiped her tears away. Then she grabbed a few things from her cupboard. Quick, quick, as fast as she could, she put on her wooden sundress, her bell shoes, and her lace-up cap. She called the cat, but there was no answer.
He's gone without me,
said Ziggy crossly. She hurried out to the garage. There was a note on the door. Sorry, I've borrowed your broomstick. See you at Witchland Castle.
Cheeky thing,
said Ziggy. She plopped down angrily on her old magic doormat. Then up and away, she was off to Witchland Castle. But she was late. As she arrived, Ziggy heard clapping. They were announcing the winner. The prize for the best likeness and most original and funny costume goes to Ratterbag the cat! Ziggy couldn't believe her eyes. She saw Ratterbag climb onto the stage, dressed up as Ziggy. His hair was messy, and his metal nightie clanked. On his back paws were "My slippers!" shouted Ziggy. She was furious. She jumped up on the stage in her wooden sundress, her bell shoes and her lace-up cap. She looked wonderful. Everyone clapped. Ratterbag said, "Ziggy, you look great. You're the best likeness of a beautiful witch. Your bell boots are funny and your wooden sundress is original. As the prize is a trip for two, we can both take a pedalo on Lake Kickaboo." The end.